Yeah, we can see the film, tinted film on the window, sun film. But every time I go outside to set up, the wind picks up and then droplets starts to fall. So after trying for half hour, I decided to film from inside. Not the best, but at least you can see that eaglet is still here. It's crying, calling for mama. She was here earlier, went to hide in the cave. She's not in the cave any longer. But you can see from eaglet's feathers, wind is picking up and we have a storm approaching. So just wanted to do a quick update on eaglet's status since it fledged on July 6. It's never very convenient through the window. I guess I'm going to have to unlock my scope a bit. I was totally locked on because of the wind. Oops. Now I'm sliding like crazy. So we've got a storm coming. So hopefully the window glare doesn't make it too bad. Filming through the window is hit or miss. If there is too much sun, it doesn't work. If there isn't enough sun, it doesn't work. But you can see from eaglet's feather, the wind is too strong for me to put the tripod outside. It will shake like crazy. Also, it's a good, heavy, pro tripod. It vibrates too much in wind. So filming through the window, eaglet is still practicing its hopping and flapping wings. And I wish I could film from outside, but with that wind, clouds are very dark, might catch a storm. Lightning, which would be cool. I like filming lightning. Hopefully the picture is not too horrible and I'll let you watch and enjoy. Maybe I'm just wasting my precious time too. Looks like it. I'm filming a mile away through a window with my old iPhone. No pro equipment, no AI, no filters, no fakery, just authentic footage. So if you're looking for glamorous Hollywood AI filter style, it's not me. I'm just raw, unedited, authentic kind of girl with a cheap iPhone and a scope. Digiscoping a mile away. Hey, but at least it's natural. You get to see what I get to see. And we are watching a golden eagle a baby eagle that left its nest for the first time on July 6th and was born on April 23rd. And I would have loved to film it from my patio, which is behind this window. Unfortunately, as you can tell from the eagle's feathers, the wind is picking up and we're more than likely getting a storm with no rain. That's all we seem to get in Colorado since January. A lot of wind, no snow, very little rain. It's a new kind of weather. And Eaglet is trying to practice flying with the wind. Usually they take the opportunity in the storms, they love storms, they use the wind in their favors. Hey mountain man, nice to see you. Yeah, I had to film through the window. I've been waiting for over half an hour. The wind keeps picking up every time I go out. And droplets. No, not much rain. We might get dry lighting like we do every day. The eaglet might try to fly. Mama was at proximity. She spent most of the day in the cave away from the heat. And now she's gone, so she must be looking for dinner. Or she's hidden in another cave and I haven't found her yet. The clear is not as crisp when I film through the window, but unfortunately, it is what it is. I wanted to give an update on Eaglet and shows that it's still doing well. And we might film a storm with lightning, thunder, no rain, lot of winds. Zooming out to try to get a better picture. Hey Ninja Squirrel, nice to see you. Well, I don't monetize by choice, but anyway, I don't think I would qualify for monetization. I'm not high-tech enough. And I don't use enough filters or AI. I'm too natural. I'm going to try to spin the focus wheel just a tad. If someone could let me know. I can see its beak a bit better, so maybe it's going to practice because of the winds. That's why I wanted to come on instead of watching its tail for 2 hours. I thought we could watch it for a bit, flapping around and hopping around. Going to have to zoom out some more. There we go, flopping a bit. I'm sorry we don't have the nature sound. Not much I can do. Oh, thank you, Ninja. Because it looks kind of, I don't know if it's because the window is right there and I'm getting the glare back. It looks blurry. I could try to zoom in, but and I'm a mile away through a window on an old phone, digiscoping. This year, nothing has cooperated much for me to stream as often as I was last year with Eaglet. If it's not the weather, well, if it's not the wind, it's the lightning or the very hot sun, and then I don't see anything, or the staff. "2026 should be done already. I'm done with 2026, even more so than 2025. His mama was, his mama was most of the day in the big cave. And as the clouds moved in on the wind, she moved. I don't know if she went to catch some fish or if she's close by. Screech been there since this morning. In that very spot, Mama, on that ledge. Mama delivered fish at 6:30 this morning. And she might have since then, I don't know. But Screech has been there because it's full of pockets for shade. And earlier it was actually under one of these bush for shade. It was very hot till the clouds took over, and then it was much nicer once the wind picked up. Oh, the squirrels are there waiting for nuts. Should have done that first. Oh well. And I was trying to film landscape so I wouldn't have to move the scope that much, but for some reason couldn't get it set up today. And it's maybe because I was trying to do it outside and the wind picked up. I don't know. Yes, that's for sure, Screech. White legs, white beak, and it's still got quite a few white feathers underneath its wings. I have yet to see how wide his wide bend is on the tail. It's waiting for Mama. And since the wind is really picking up, Mama should show up because they love hunting and flying in strong winds. Can you see its feathers flapping all over? And Mama is around. It's calling. Oh yeah, she just turned up. Mama and Papa. They're both high in the sky, but they're both here. Papa decided to show up for a change. So they're most unlikely going to land by Eaglet. So I'm going to zoom out so we get a good view of the landing. I don't know if they're going to hunt first. Where did they go? They were up there. Well, one is diving down, so, and the wind is really picking up. I'm glad I opted to film from inside. I am really glad. Just wish I would have remembered to go landscape. Yes, the moon does for sure. But that's when they practice the best in the wind. And I guess the parents are in the area to give lessons. I'm looking for them, I'm not seeing them. I don't know if they landed. Trying to spot them. They might be on the other side of the rock face, which I cannot see. Oh, I took a picture yesterday to put on my community post to show you the other side of the rock face. When it first fledged, it went there. It's just steep, a nice steady slope, and just covered in brush compared to this side, which is all rock and straight down. And the parents are either in the river trying to catch a fish or about to. Few drops. I'm glad I'm filming from outside, or I would be saying, well, now I've got to go. My phone's getting wet. I'm just looking to make sure they're not on either side. So when you see eaglet's beak, which will be a call, moving, it means they are back, and it certainly can see further than I can. And it's 800 feet up, so it definitely can see a lot more than I can. There is no room for mistake for eaglet. Because it's cooling down, a lot of wildlife's going to come back out. So it's perfect hunting time for eagles. Bunnies, squirrel, fish, you name it. I hope the picture is still clear. Yeah, you said, mountain man. I hope you didn't have too much loss. The weather is absolutely wacky this year. All we got since January is wind. Wind like I have never seen before. Wind, dry lightning, a few drops of rain. Right here at work, we got 2 inches of rain since January, that's it. And we had that snowstorm when I was filming. It came down, half inch, and it melted an hour later. We are in a massive drought up here, too. Hey, but no worries. We have no water for wildlife, nature, people. But no worries, we can still access our AI chat, whatever. Well, I don't use it, but you know what I mean. We've got our priorities right. The river, which is usually really high till mid-August, I can go and sit in it right now. It's not that high at all. I know water should be sacred, but never mind, it's not sacred. I got it wrong, it's a commodity. Yeah, don't get me started, because anyway, I can't comment too much, because I don't do politics anyway on my channel. But when wildlife and fish and whatever has no water or trees, whatever. Animals have to travel miles to find water because a lot of lakes and rivers and springs are dried up. And not just here, nationwide, actually worldwide. What am I saying? I was watching today some videos from where I was born in France, which resemble a lot Colorado, near Switzerland, and it's dried up and they're on fire, just like Colorado and many other states. Everything is changing fast. Remember when grapes had seeds? When watermelons had seeds? When vegetables had seeds? Now you can buy everything seedless. Wonder why. You used to be able to walk in nature, pick up some wild cherries, some wild oh, Mama is here. I don't know if she's going to land, but she's here. And you can hear my kitty. And she's going to rub on the tripod. Oh! Damn, I didn't expect this. Where did it go? I wasn't ready for that. Okay, wait. I went too far. Did it land? Where did it go? It was following the ridge line. It went back up. Dang, I wasn't expecting that. But gave you an opportunity to see that it's progressing in its flight, and it has a lot of white under the wings. Gosh, No, that's a cave, a small cave. All right, so you all remember, for the regular viewers, last year it could take quite a while to find eaglet. I did not expect it to move. So, oh, no, that's a small bird. I'm now looking just at the rock face to see if I can spot it. It could be in the back. It likes going on the other side in the brush. And look what we spotted right here. Let me bring it up away from the chat. It might fly again. See? All right, I'm going to stay zoomed out in case of it takes off again. That took me by surprise. It loves hanging out on the other side. Zoo, last year eaglet, never left the rock face. That one is constantly on the other side. It's a 40-minute climb up. Yep, did it, been there, done that. All in brush, snake land in the summer, very arid. It's going to fly again at the next. Wind spike. It's using the wind to carry it, which is pretty neat. Thank you, Nancy, and hello. But last year, on some streams, it took me over an hour to find zoo eaglet. I would find her when she would move, and I would spot a white band on the tail or a white beak. Because we often see its back. I'm getting ready here. I'm out of practice. My cat is looking at my phone screen at the eagle. Hey, Cindy. I'd love to see Mama and Papa next to it to see how big it is. Because like Zoo, we assumed she was a female because she was as big as Mama Talon and bigger than Papa. So if we could see them by it, it would give us a good idea. Mama must be coming over. I'm not seeing her, but I'm not focusing too long away from the screen in case it flies off. All right, I'm trying to zoom back in, and that's when it will say, decide, let's fly out. She's not ready. All right, I'll zoom in a bit more. And I'm filming a mile away through the window. The wind has really picked up. Hey, Tim. This is Screech Eaglet. The view was named this eaglet. They submitted 20 names. And then we did polls. And they named Eaglet Screech, and they named Mama Talon. Yes, it's over 900 feet up. Let me, I'll unhook, just hopefully it doesn't fly off. Show you quickly. It's going to refocus, just wait. It's up there, at the very top of the ridge line. That's 900 feet drop, and at the bottom where the trees are is the river. Okay, I'm going to hook us back. Bear with me. And hopefully I didn't, okay. Centering's going to be a pig. Most apps, you center it and then zoom in and it's all good. That app works very differently. As you can see, when its feathers lifts up with the wind, it's got a lot of white down, white feathers. Yeah, Tim, that's where I go when I go to the river and look up. On that one, he might be the first eaglet who aimed for the top. Okay, I'm going to go out quickly. Squirrel is asking for nuts, looking at me from the patio table. Like, hey, where are you? I'm waiting. So I'm going to take a few nuts out. I'll have to feed the feeder. I'll have to feed the feeders up. And hopefully eaglet didn't fly. No, it's still there. Okay. Yesterday was so funny. I was trying to film that beautiful sunset again. And I felt something on the top of my shoe. And I literally got startled because my brain went snake, mouse. And it was Fatso. She actually sat on the top of my shoe to get my attention because she knows I walk with most of my clothing as pockets and they're filled with nuts. And she was like, I'm not going to wait. That's a baby eagle. It was born in April, on April 23rd. And it left its nest, flew for the first time, July 6th. And Mama and Papa are fishing. They showed up, but they kept going. So I'm guessing they're fishing, looking for eaglet's dinner. It will be either rainbow trout, squirrel, pelican, blue heron, goose. It has a very varied diet. Raccoons, skunks. Wish now I had put it in landscape. Who's texting me now? I want to zoom in, but soon as I do that, it's going to fly and I'll lose it. And I need to bring it down a bit if I'm going to do that. But I think it's looking to fly again. And my kitty's talking to a blue jay now. And hitting the tripod. Thank you, Shadow used throw. Now what? I'm going to zoom in. I'm going to risk it. I'm going to try to bring it down a bit. Not too much. All right. And as soon as I zoom in, it will fly off. And back up. Soul manual, sorry, phone, tripod, digiscoping. Ah, don't tell me it flew. Oh, come on. Did I pass it? Or is it gone in the cave? So that's the cave, and that's its nest. That's where it grew up. Huge nest. The nest has been here for over 30 years. I lost it. Oh, no, got it. All right. I loosened up the scope to be able to move faster if it flies, but now it keeps wanting to go down too. Bear with me. If I tighten it, then I can't follow it when it flies. Hopefully it's off the chat. Okay. Zoomed in. Hopefully it doesn't fly off. Is the picture still acceptable, or do I need to zoom out? Oh crap, I'm on top chat. I don't know why when I don't know why when a channel stream, they put you on top chat by default. You would think the streamer needs to see all the chat. But what would I know? I'm digiscoping, meaning I'm filming with a phone on the scope a mile away. The nest on this rock face is on the private property where I work. But it's too windy for me to be outside, and even if I went to the river, because it's so far up, it would make no difference. I'm just going to try to put it up a bit, and now I'm too high. That's what I hate about tripods. It's either too low or too high. Well, it's just with that app on YouTube. Any other filming app, you center it, you zoom in, and all is good. This app, on the other end, come on. No, that's a shadow. Did it hopped? It's what happens when I'm not, when I've got it too loose. But that's the only way I can follow them when they fly. So now we're looking for a white beak, which is right there. I'm going to have to practice that scope again. It's right here. Going to loosen it maybe a bit more. Okay. It's going to go down. And now I can zoom in. Gosh. Yeah, if I had expensive equipment, I wouldn't be working, would I? I know, it's annoying. Some days works better than others. Now I've tightened it too much. Every year for a week or two, I go through this crap. Getting used to it again. And I've lost it. Ugh. All right, I'm going to leave it alone. I guess we're not going to get much of a zoom in. Today is not the day. It's calling, so I'm guessing Mama is not far. I can't see her. Can we still see it okay? Well, I can see its feathers moving. It's going to take off. I need to loosen up the scope. It's getting ready to take off. And your sign will be more than likely it will take a poo and then take off. Don't ask. I've observed that eagles always take a poo before to fly off. So strange. I guess lighten up the load. The view is not very clear through the window. I do apologize. I was hoping it would give us another flying demonstration. I'll wait a few more minutes just in case. It was better when it was in the ledge, on the ledge. We could see it so much better. It's kind of blending in the brush. Well, sometimes they stay perched doing nothing for a few hours, as we noticed last year. So I'm going to call it a day for now, and if anything exciting happens, I'll come back. But thank you for watching, and turn on your notification on all, because I never know when I'm going to show up live. I don't have their phone numbers, so I can't ring them. Hey, Eaglet, Screech Eaglet, I'm going live. When will you be available? Don't have a form of communication with wildlife to be able to schedule my live streams yet, unfortunately. So I'll see you on the next one. You all have a good day, a good evening. Take care, blessings. And as you can see, Screech is doing awesome.